The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
The Georgian government on Monday announced the handover of state-owned real estate to 123 internally displaced families in Tbilisi and 80 other municipalities of the country, as well as the launch of a new 5-year, 225 million GLR water supply project in the central Khashuri municipality. With regard to the water supply project, the government administration said it would see the existing water supply and drainage system completely replaced in the municipality. The upgrade will include installation of 160 kilometers of supply pipes, 45 kilometer drainage system network and a modern water treatment plant. After the principal infrastructure for drinking water and reservoirs is renovated, the project is expected to benefit 24,000 residents. Effective January 1, 2023, Georgian Health Ministry will introduce hourly wage for doctors and nurses. The change provides a doctor's minimum hourly wage of 7 GLR per hour, which equals to a monthly salary of 1,260 GLR, while a nurse minimum hourly pay will be 4.4 GLR per hour. Monthly salary will equal to 792 per month. The ministry explained that the salary increase would affect up to 9,000 doctors and over 8,000 nurses. From 2023 onward, all healthcare facilities involved in the state program will be required to follow the same salary calculation rule. Tbilisi Mayor Kakhaladze stated during a municipal government meeting that the funding from the Asia Development Bank of $16 million expanded the subway station infrastructure improvement project. The project will cover 4 stations, the construction of brand new exits at 2 sites and the upgrading of above-ground infrastructure at 12 stations. With the funding from the Asia Development Bank within the framework of the investment program from the Sustainable Development of Cities, the project increasing the accessibility of Tbilisi metro stations and improving the external infrastructure is underway. The estimated cost of which is $16 million. The project includes increasing access to 4 Tbilisi metro stations: Ahmet Ali, Theatre, Didube, Delisi, and Technical University. In particular, the arrangement of additional exits. In addition, it includes the improvement of the above-ground infrastructure for 12 metro stations, said Kakhaladze. According to Kaladze, state procurement for the technical economic study and detailed design of the metro stations is now underway. The deal with the selected contractors will most likely to be signed in May. In Q3 2022, the number of Georgian resident travelers trips abroad equaled 6,093.4 thousand, which is 3.9 times higher compared to the data from the same period of the previous years. The preliminary data from the National Statistics Office of Georgia shows. As of the report, the number of outbound visits by Georgian visitors from above-mentioned number made up 531.8 thousand, which is 3.3 times higher compared to the data from the same period of 2021. The majority of outbound visits, 48.9%, were made by the visitors of age group of from 31 to 50 years old. The number of visitors made by women equal to 48.7% of the total number of visits. The expenditures during the visits made in Q3 2022 equal to 54 million GLR. The average expenditure on the visit amounted to over 1,000 GLR. The municipality has regained approximately 80,000 square meters of land near Mziuri Park, said Tbilisi Mayor Kakhaladze. Modern history and culture in the capital are tightly moving into Mziuri Park, Kakhaladze noted. Negotiations with private owners have been ongoing for several years. As a result, the municipality regained around 80,000 square meters of land, said Kahakaladze, adding that Tbilisians will have more space for entertainment and recreation. Georgian Economy Minister Levan Davitashvili on Thursday said the government would ensure transformation of the country into a transit corridor and logistic hub that would make rapid transportation and communication available for businesses on two continents. The Ministry of Economy cited Davitashvili as having made the statement at the ministerial conference of the Central Asia Regional Economic Cooperation Program hosted in online format on Thursday. The Georgian official drew attention to CARE's new post-pandemic framework document, which provides green, sustainable and inclusive recovery of the economy. He also told the conference its strategy document, CARES 2023, was very ambitious and comprehensive and covered all trade and economic areas outlined in special operation clusters. Georgian Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili on Tuesday laid the foundation for the construction of a new NATO standard base for the country's special operations forces in an event marking the 23rd anniversary of their establishment. The head of the government said the 70 million GLR project, including construction of 24 new buildings and renovation of 3 other facilities at Mukhrovani base in eastern Georgia's Kakheti region. As promised, one of the outstanding modern special operation forces center will be built at the Mukhrovani base, which will be fully compliant with NATO standards. He announced, noting the construction would be completed in 2 years. In recent years, we have taken important steps, implemented a number of interesting projects, and today we all together are celebrating the start of truly large-scale project at Mukhrovani base, he said.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.